Your eyes is not deceiving you. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I have no idea what this game is about. It came up for free on my PlayStation Plus monthly games, so I was like, why not? It's for free. This right here might be a one and done video. Been playing too much horror. I think this is a nice way. Just take a little break. I literally have no idea what to expect. I think this is like a romance anime game. Our name, Coffee. Yeah, this music is fire though. Coffee, enter. Hey, question mark. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and girlfriend since we were children. Good friends. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay, let me see this girl. Where is Sayori? However, I just signed an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori, hi. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Coffee. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. I mean, I'm fine with it, you know what I'm saying? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I think we're gonna be late for school, right? Should we start bouncing? We cross the street together and make our way to school. Okay, thank you. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Coffee. Yes, Sayori, what do you want? Have you decided on the club to join yet? Clubs? The only type of club I would want to join is an anime club or a gaming club. If they have those type of clubs, I'm in it. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Sayori, it depends if there's an anime club or a gaming club. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yo, tell me why that sounds just like me. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? What does that mean? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Shigirido. I don't even know what I just said. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, so the school day is as ordinary as ever and is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Buddy, go home. What motivation? Clubs? So he wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That's what I'm talking about. Hello? Sayori-chan. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Coffee, you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? What, that you could come to my club? I don't know about that. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club, but I am not joining that club. The Literature Club? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, not lost. Think! Coffee, you look stupid. We're just warming up, okay? I'm not reading like a 5th grade student. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yes, sir. Come on, please. Sayori, I'm not going to that freaking club. What the heck am I even gonna do there? Are we gonna be writing books? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, Sayori-chan. Sayori, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. She's not serious. Don't make promises you can't keep. I hate it when that happens. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Yeah, she did this on purpose. She knew I was gonna be forced to join that freaking club. I let out a long sigh. I'll really try to act this out for you guys. Tell me if I'm doing a good job down in the comments. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. There better be some vanilla cupcakes. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Sayori, everyone, the new member is here! Gambali, gambali. Gambare, gambare. Everyone relax. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Girl number 1. Whoa. Sayori, you might have some competition. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Well, it's a very fine pleasure meeting you too. What's your name? They call me Coffee. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl, ain't no one bothering you. Why are you saying this? Girl 3, Coffee, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Maybe the Literature Club is not bad. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, bro. I was thinking the same thing. What are you looking at? Girl, ain't no one looking at you. If you want to say something, say it. Why am I apologizing? Natsuki. Okay, so that's her name. The girl with the attitude. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Sayori, you can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Who's Monica? That's right, okay, Monica, that's her. It's great to see you again, Coffee. Wait, but how do I know her? Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, we do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little what? You too, Monica? Come sit down, Coffee. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Yuri, then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Yuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Now, Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Makes sense. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Alright, let's see the cupcakes. I'm hungry. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Let me see the cupcakes. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Natsuki, are you good? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I guess she's trying to see our reaction to the cupcake, to see if we like it. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, so you already said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation, as you should. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Coffee, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it? Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy some tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? That girl that's sitting right next to you. I was afraid of this question. Why? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Yeah, it's gonna ruin the mood for sure. Cause it's just gonna look like you was just forced and you don't even want to be there. This girl is giving us some good hospitality. We gotta come up with a lie. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. Yeah, those things are boring. You don't want to join a club to have more stress added upon you. You know, clubs should be something fun, where you can enjoy with your friends or meet new people. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri's also nods in agreement. Wait, so the literature club is like a book club, right? Okay, this is kind of fun actually. Then I'm surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Woohoo! We'll do our best, Yuri. Natsuki, you know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I agree too, man. Literature club, let's go! Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they all so delightfully I'm losing brain cells by the idea of new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Coffee, what kinds of things do you like to read? Manga, Percy Jackson, Harry Potter's. Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yep, exactly what I said too. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yuri, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yeah, what do Yuri like to read? I wonder. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh, that's my type of category. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't pull it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Natsuki, I hate horror. Why is that? Yo, why did I say oh like that? Oh man. Well, Natsuki's eyes dive over to me for a split second. Never mind. What, Natsuki? Say it. Monica, that's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Girl, don't be embarrassed, man. Natsuki, what gives you that idea? Monica, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. You give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Natsuki, why do you care? That's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. How do you know that? Don't go around assuming things, Natsuki. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yuri, calm down. Monica, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems, Sayori. We all sit silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh no, I can't write poems. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. But I'm about to have the worst poem out of everyone. Natsuki, Yuri, Yeah, let's do it, Sayori. Monica, plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthening the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Coffee? Side-eye. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lost my train of thought. All four girls step back at me with dejected eyes. They all looking sad. Even you, Natsuki. Monica, but I'm sorry, I thought... Natsuki, Coffee? You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I decided that. I joined the literature club. Justifiable. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yo guys, so far, which one's the it girl? Sayori, Yuri, Monica, Natsuki? I'm leaning towards Natsuki. I like that attitude. Coffee, hey! Yuri, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Coffee, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Coffee, we're already here. Do you want to walk home together? Sure thing. That's right, so Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That was a successful first day. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I ever be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Holy cow. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Okay, my favorite club member, who did I say? I said Natsuki, right? Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, I'm gonna have to mention the cupcakes, right? Eternity, empty, shopping, journey, bunny, happiness, special, holiday, playground, depression. Something that could relate to Natsuki. Special, pout, cute, dazzle, mouse, vanilla, puppy, Aura? I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully these words are making sense. If not, I'm gonna look so stupid in front of everyone. Beauty? We gotta put Doki Doki on here. Valentine? Let's see how our poems look. I'm kinda worried. Hey Coffee, Monica, glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise, Coffee. Yuri, I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Natsuki, where are you coming from? So Yuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, no, I chose you to be my it girl, but now I'm questioning it. I think it's time to switch over to Yuri. Monica, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Also, Natsuki likes manga too. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Sayuri. Coffee always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Thank you, Sayuri. I appreciate the compliment. Sayuri, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Cooking, cleaning your room. Why am I even doing that for? Okay. Yuri, how dependable. Coffee, Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hehe. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah, we're childhood friends, Yuri. No big deal. I might be a little jealous. How come you and Coffee can become good friends too? Sayuri. As usual, start racing the blades to the weird situation she just put me in. I could feel the tension right now. I got Yuri over here blushing. I don't know what to do. So Yuri, Yuri even bought you something today, you know. What? She did? Yuri, as beautiful as Cupid. Yuri, give me a slice of that booty. And me? Coffee? Not really, Yuri. Don't be shy, Yuri. Yuri, it's really nothing. Coffee, where is it? Yuri, never mind. Show me, Yuri. Where is it? So Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Facts. Is that so? Yes, Yuri. I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Oh, it's a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm for sure reading that when I get home. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Why? It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Myself down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I mean, we could just read the book that Yuri got us. I guess I could always read some of that book Yuri gave me. Exactly. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Yeah, I think maybe we should change the name. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with most of the fun thing ever. I said that so wrong. Anyway, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Food? That might be it right there. I guess we could... Cupcakes? Sayori, we need like tacos, we need pizzas, we need everything on the menu. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Okay, speak to my creative tummy. Monica ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too, man. We over here talking about some damn cupcakes. I'm starving. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Copy. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off my chair. Sayori, why are you all up on my personal space? Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica over her. So what, we caring about what Monica thinks? It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Alright, so when are we gonna get to reading the poems? What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around the place. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Yo, we know what we're doing, bruh. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? But why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Whoa, Sayori, don't look at me like that, please. What is it? Well, I'm just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. She's happy already. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I brought it. Sigh. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori put her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. That's correct. Heck nah. You take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica's here now. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Finally! Here we go. We're about to see our poem. Let's see how it turned out. Yeah, saying. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trouts a way to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes, I did. Monica, my realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share this with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulled out the poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. Bro, I have such bad handwriting. So horrible. If you guys would see my handwriting, you guys would be looking at me up and down. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh my gosh. Who are we choosing? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? I'm feeling Yuri. Yuri seems the more experienced, so I should start with her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Yuri, what are you on about? How do you forget to speak? It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Yo, we did so bad. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take a Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. What does that mean? In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Show me the poem, Yuri. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wow, look at that handwriting! How do I learn? It says, ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathed. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing, ain't of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That blew my mind. That was actually a good poem. I'm sorry I have such terrible hand. That girl, what are you talking about? That was not no terrible handwriting. Do you want to see mines? I'll show you what's terrible. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Yeah, because I'm not used to reading cursive. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad that you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. So you tell me she was holding back? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Coffee. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did, only glanced over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic. Wow. Bro, I'm just embarrassing myself at this point. Compared to ghosts, lingering in her last remaining a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, pulling it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Thank you, Yuri, for that insight. I appreciate it so much. I'ma take it, digest it. Let's see if I come back writing a poem good as yours. I wonder what Natsuki wrote. Natsuki? Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me? It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Whoa! Relax. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. This right here just took a major turn from Yuri's poem. Like, what is this? Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. What did I just read? Natsuki, I don't know what you was thinking. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Why am I lying? I did not like it. You could be honest, Coffee. Come on now. Just be honest. I am. I'm not being honest. Do not listen to him. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the poem poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Alright now. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori, oh my goodness. This is so good, Coffee. Oh, she actually likes it. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Wait, what? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Did you wait until this morning to write this? Looks like she rushed it. No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Question mark? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Sayori, right now you're at the bottom of the leaderboard. Having a good time so far? This is Monika's poem, Hole in the Wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? Monica, I'm not gonna lie to you, my mind is completely blank. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. Epiphany? What is it? What happened to you, Monica? I'm quite nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing. Tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. What lovely advice, Monica. Thanks for listening. What's with this language? Do you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute, question mark. But you completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh, well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it. So Yuri liked it. And Coffee did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Coffee liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize he was so invested in trying to impress our new member Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Coffee appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Yo, why are they putting me in the spot right now? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? No, Sayuri. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Coffee started showing up. What is happening? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Coffee? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Coffee. But don't do this to me right now. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Coffee? Here they go. I'm frustrated. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course I'm going to be... Who do we agree with? Or should we just take the safe route? Help me, Sayuri. I don't want to choose a side. They were both making a lot of sense to me, like in their own way. So I don't think I'm going to choose. I'm gonna just call for Sayuri. Sayuri? Sayuri? Help! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Coffee? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friend. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Damn, she dashed out of that screen. She dipped. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Monica, it's not even like that. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to impress. Ooh, that's not bad. Ready to walk home? Yes, let's go, Sayuri. We had a long day today. What a good day. Sayuri, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Coffee, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It will, Sai. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I passed Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. We're gonna save game. That has been a lot of reading for today. My throat hurts. If you guys enjoyed Doki Doki Literature Club, like up the like button for me, subscribe. If you guys want to see more, let me know down in the comments below. That has been Doki Doki Literature Club. Till next time. And remember, the world is yours.